Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist, your go-to channel for the latest and most insightful analysis of Nigerian politics. Today, we are diving into a very interesting conversation that recently took place on Channels TV's Politics Today. The show, hosted by Sharpsheun Okinbaloye, featured the outspoken political analyst Daniel Bwala, and they delved into the early jostling and the dynamics shaping up for the 2027 presidential election. Before we jump into the full clip, let me give you a quick rundown. Bwala makes some bold claims comparing the current political landscape to the powerful coalition that unseated President Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. He argues that the so-called opposition today is fragmented and that the real political force to watch is the internal coalition within the ruling APC, that's the All Progressive Congress. He also touches on the 2023 election results and makes some surprising predictions for 2027. It is a packed conversation, so let's get right into it. So sit back and take a watch.
It sounds to me like what I heard in 2014, 2015 about Goodluck Jonathan.
So I've been hearing this rhetoric. Let me tell you today. The coalition then that removed Jonathan was not this Akamu and Moi Moi coalition. No. Rochas Okorocha carried Abga on his back and came. Saraki carried a part of PDP and came. Tambuwal carried a part of PDP, congregation, and came. Atiku Abubakar had his own structure, he came. Buhari came with his own structure. All of them came together from their legacy party, no disunity, no double barrel, they are intact. Alimadu Sharif came with his own. And when they came together, these other parties, Nigerians were dissatisfied with President Jonathan.
I thought that the same thing they've done now. Atiku Abubakar, there's a Bukala
so there's answer.
PDP. There is El-Rufai, there is Peter Obi. All of them are not longer on this side.
Let me even tell you, the coalition is the media. Because the media has to project that there is an opposition. There is no coalition. If there is a coalition in Nigeria, that coalition is in APC. We are getting governors from their place coming to us. Now, let me tell you, these people that went and gathered in ADC, tell me whether any of members of their party followed them. Let me start with my former principal. I can count to you 20 prominent people, heavy prominent people around him. They remain in PDP, they have not followed him. Peter Obi has been chased out of Labour. The only people Peter Obi have is scanty. Do you know the key people of Peter Obi? Where is Valentino Zigbo? Where is Kenneth Okonkwo? Where is Bala? I can keep counting them on and on. Right. And then you come to El-Rufai. Did he deliver? We lost Senate, we lost House of Rep, we lost presidency there. Oh, my senior brother Malemi, as an incumbent attorney general, he couldn't win the ticket of the primaries.
We're totally out of time.
So the coalition is the media. The Southeast, they were trying to find a place. Majority of them tried to align with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The North Central, Peter Obi used dangerous rhetoric and deceived the church that he is going to take the country back to the church. And he got the number he could muster. You see this thing? This is going to be like I don't know how to describe it, but let me take you zone by zone. You see the Southeast, I guarantee you President Bola Tinubu is going to get more than 4 times, if not 6 times, the value of the vote he got. So because all the governors
get 800,000 votes or 700,000 in the Southeast, that's what you're saying.
No, he will get up to 2 million. But let me tell you,
in the Southeast,
yes.
Where will he get that?
Let me tell you why.
How many votes are there in the Southeast?
There are lots of votes.
Yeah, but the question is that if Peter Obi is not on the ballot.
No, Peter Obi will never. He's a director general in ADC, the coalition of.
Peter Obi has 3 options on the table right now.
Which option?
PDP, Labour Party, ADC.
Let me tell you, those who were saying PDP, when he had Jonathan, immediately he said he's Labour. And why he's Labour? He said he swore he never said he's Labour. He is. He said ADC. Then he swore that he's Labour. As I tell you, he's not going to get a ticket in any of the parties. That is Peter Obi. Now, the problem now is that he might not even get the vice presidential ticket from the way things are going. But whether Peter Obi is a ticket bearer of the party, Peter Obi has lost more than 50% of his vote because they were not votes that were built on agenda and politics. They were built on rhetoric and division. And Nigerian people's eyes are open. That is one, Southeast. When you go to the South-South, when President Bola Tinubu came, you know, most of the governors were PDP governors in the South. Tell me a state in the South that is not supporting Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. Daniel Bwala did not hold back. Let's break down some of the key points he made, and then I will give you my critical take on the whole discussion. First, Bwala's historical comparison to the 2015 election is quite significant. He recalled how political giants like Rochas Okorocha, Bukola Saraki, Aminu Tambuwal, Atiku Abubakar, and of course, Muhammad Buhari all came together from different legacy parties to form a formidable force that defeated the incumbent. His point is that this level of unity and strategic alignment is starkly absent in the current opposition. He then dismisses the recent meetings of the opposition figures, what some have called the ADC coalition, a mere media hype. He goes as far as to say the only real coalition in Nigeria right now is within the APC, citing the influx of governors from other parties. This is a very strong statement and essentially frames the APC as a dominant and unchangeable political force for the foreseeable future. Bwala also takes a swipe at the individual strengths of the key opposition leaders. He argues that Atiku Abubakar doesn't have the same level of support he once did, with many of his former allies remaining in the PDP. He is particularly critical of Peter Obi, stating that he has been chased out of Labour Party and has lost a significant portion of the support he garnered in 2023, which he claims was built on divisive rhetorics rather than solid political structures. Finally, he makes a very bold prediction about the 2027 election, especially concerning the Southeast. He believes President Bola Tinubu will get more than 4 times the votes he got in the region in 2023. This is based on his assertion that the governors in the Southeast are now aligning with the APC. Now, for my critical take, while Daniel Bwala makes some compelling points, it's important to view his analysis with a critical eye. He is, after all, a member of the ruling APC, and his commentary will naturally be skewed to favor his party. His assessment of the opponent's weakness is not without merit. The opposition parties are indeed facing internal crisis and a lack of unified front. The recent power tussle within the Labour Party and the division in the PDP are clear examples of this. However, to completely write off the possibility of a new coalition forming is perhaps premature. Politics is a dynamic game, and 3 years is a long time for new alliance to emerge. His claim that the real coalition is in the APC is also an interesting one. While the party has managed to attract some opposition parties, this doesn't automatically translate to a unified and stable internal structure. The APC itself is a coalition of various interests, and as we've seen in the past, such mega parties are often prone to internal conflicts and power struggles, especially as the 2027 election draws closer. Bwala's prediction of a massive increase in votes for Tinubu in the Southeast is probably the most contentious of his claim. While it's true that the APC is making inroad in the region, predicting fourfold increase in votes seems overly optimistic. The Southeast has historically been a stronghold of the opposition, and it will take more than just the support of a few governors to fundamentally shift the political allegiance of the electorate. In conclusion, Daniel Bwala analysis provides a fascinating glimpse into the strategic thinking within the ruling party. He paints a picture of a confident and dominant APC and a fractured and ineffective opposition. While there is some truth in his observation, it is crucial to remember that the Nigerian political landscape is ever-changing. The road to 2027 is still long, and many twists and turns are yet to come. What do you think about Daniel Bwala's analysis? Do you agree with his predictions for the 2027? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Obas Trending Gist, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.